Hello, I'm Simon Gorsworth from RIO Products, and today we're going to show you a short film on one of RIO's Spey lines, the Scandi Short VersiTip shooting head. For the purpose of filming, the line is bright orange. That's just so you can see the D-loop and how it forms such a nice tight loop on the forward cast. For what you'll find in the shelves on the shop, the line is a straw colour. It's something a little more subtle, so in clear water fishing conditions with spooky fish, you're not going to scare them.
RIO, the industry's leading experts in Spey line design, is delighted to announce the very latest weapon in its comprehensive Spey armory, the Scandi Short VersiTip head. Until recently, modern Spey lines used to have long heads and were cast off long Spey rods. While outfits like this are fine for the large salmon rivers of Scotland and Norway, the long heads make it hard to effectively fish smaller rivers and are particularly hard to cast on short, modern Spey rods. For anglers that fish smaller coastal streams and Great Lakes tributaries, particularly with switch rods, there has never been the perfect multi-purpose fly line until now. Based on RIO's acclaimed Scandinavian-style shooting heads, the Scandi Short VersiTip is exceptionally easy to cast. Every facet of the line's design has been aimed at making it the perfect weapon for short rods and smaller rivers, and the byproduct of such a design results in a line that is almost impossible not to cast well. The head is a light straw color and has a total length of 33 feet that allows anglers in the tightest of casting situations to form an effective D-loop and launch casts out to midstream. The 10-foot sink tips are short enough to fish effectively in the smallest of streams, yet deliver enough punch to turn over most flies. And the long Scandinavian-style tapers make this line a joy to cast, forming tight loops off the rod tip and delivering smooth, effortless presentations.
What I really like about this new head is its ability to throw sink tips, big flies and floating lines. It combines Skagit and Scandinavian all at once. See, right on here I've got the 10-foot Type 6 tip that comes with a head. No problem throwing that, no problem getting it out of the water. And on the end of that, big old tube fly, cone head, lots of weight. And so the design of this head easily handles those fast sinking tips and big flies, just like this. And yet handles the long tape of floating lines for beautiful presentation when you need to fish grease line or dry fly. It's a great combination, especially on small rivers like this.
The Scandi Short VersiTip is an incredibly easy line to rig. Simply loop the back end of the head, denoted by the head size indicator, onto a suitable shooting line and add one of the 4 accompanying tips to the front. As fishing conditions change, simply change to a more suitable front tip.
My name's Josh Lynn. I work at the fly fishing shop in Welch's, and I've been testing the new RIO Scandi Short VersiTip. And it excels in these tight, bushy areas where you don't have a big back cast, where you're fishing bigger flies, you know, you're right up against the bank, and it just bombs. This thing is going to be one of the best lines out there, there's no question about it.
This line was designed specifically for shorter rods and smaller rivers, but I've got a 12.5-foot 7-weight here, my standard steelhead outfit. I'm on a bigger river, not on some smaller stream here. Behind me, boulders and bushes and stuff like that are going to prevent me throwing a large D-loop, and that's a problem with most fly lines. But with this short head of this Scandi shooting head, I have no problem loading the rod up with a tiny, tiny D-loop and launching out a cast right into the middle of the river. One last thing to know that's really cool about this line is it goes on a single-handed rod very, very well. There's a 3 line size difference though. This line is based on the Spey standard. So, I have an 8-weight rod, I have the 5-weight Scandi Short VersiTip. As long as you remember that 3 line difference on a single-handed rod, this thing flies. An absolute cannon for easy distance.
Designed specifically for switch rods, but equally at home on short Spey rods or in tight casting situations, the Scandi Short VersiTip is available from a light 5-weight to a powerful 9-weight, covering the spectrum for trout, steelhead, and salmon anglers worldwide. RIO, because your fly line matters.